So yesterday, Saquon Barkley wanted a young contract-ish. He wanted CMC money, which he has the talent to get there. He definitely has the talent to get CMC money. He is one of the best players in generations. He's a great running back. But he didn't sign a long-term deal. And he made it very clear he wants a long-term deal. So, if you're the Giants, you have to be worried about that, honestly. If you're a Giants fan, you're going to be worried about that. Because Saquon Barkley is too good to use. Saquon Barkley has done a lot of stuff. But I find this particularly funny. Because if you know who Daniel Jones is, he is their quarterback. And he was drafted in 2014, so he's going into he's been in the NFL for a while. So, the Giants didn't give up on him. They sent him for a young deal. Okay? They sent him for like a 6 or 4 year, $100-something million deal. Which is the same amount Dak Prescott would make. And, you just look at some of their stats. You just look at some of their stats for a second, and just look at some of their stats. Just see that, and so let's see. Dak Prescott. So he has roughly 25,000 career passing yards. He only had 3,000 last year, which is not good. But and then he has 100. So he has 25,000 career passing yards. Daniel Jones doesn't have that. I do not believe that's Dak Prescott, and then he has 166 touchdowns. Daniel Jones definitely doesn't have that. And then he has 65 interceptions, which Daniel Jones probably has more. But Daniel Jones has done probably a lot of interceptions, but he definitely does. He definitely does. Dak Prescott throws even more interceptions than he should, but Dak Prescott is great. So, Dak Prescott is great. So, obviously, Daniel Jones is going to have to be a good to decent QB. Daniel Jones is going to have to be a good QB. Probably even great. But, so, he really isn't. So, and I have proof to back it up. Daniel Jones stats. Daniel Jones has 11,603 passing yards, only 60 career passing touchdowns, and 34. So that means over half of his throws are intercepted, which is not a good amount. And it's not like he has a crazy amount of touchdowns either. He has... I want this to be known. Daniel Jones was bad his first couple of seasons, and then recently, he's been doing fine for himself. He's been doing good recently. But in his first couple of seasons, in the NFL, okay, I'm going to say this nicely. Before Brian Dable came around, what he played like, and I'm going to say this nicely, was kind of trash, honestly. I tried to make stuff. I'm trying to be nice, but I don't think you can be nice. But at the same time, it's going to take a while for you to get used to. At the same time, it might take a while for you to get used to. It might take a while for you to get, in that NFL vibe. It might take you a while, to get to used to, because what Daniel Jones played in college was not nearly the same amount of people good as he did and as he does now. But then last year he kind of had his breakout year. Okay, last year he kind of had his breakout year. So he kind of had his breakout year last year. So had his breakout year. So breakout year. But yeah. So alright. So I mean, Daniel Jones did pretty good at the beginning of his career, and we kind of expected him to not. I think we all knew that he was not gonna be successful right when he goes to the NFL. Not a lot of players are, and usually those are the special players that are. But so Daniel Jones has had a kind of a bad start to his career. He had his breakout year, and we're going to be looking at and I'm going to be saying what his breakout year stats were. So let's see his breakout year stats, quote unquote breakout year stats, to see if it really was a breakout year or if it was just a yucky year under the new and upcoming head coach Brian Daboll. Alright, let's see these stats. They better be good. He must have a lot of touchdowns, right? If people are saying he's the best. He has 15 touchdowns. Now he had the most yards he's ever had in his career, 4,205, followed by his rookie year. And then he had 15 touchdowns, which is kind of sad because in his rookie year he had 24, and in his quote unquote breakout year he barely even had half. Alright. At least he's had more touchdowns than interceptions in every year. That's sad if you're looking. But do I think that he could be good? He could definitely be good, but is he going to have as good of a year as he did last year? Now that's up for debate, because they're still obviously going to keep, the person that basically made them good again, Brian Daboll. So we'll see what happens in New York City, more like New Jersey, but we'll see what happens there. Keep an eye on that situation. But I'm thinking about making a Saquon Barkley video, but this was more about Daniel Jones. But that was more of a video talking about if they should have signed him. So I'm thinking about should I make one or should I not? I don't know. But yeah, so will Daniel Jones perform good? We don't know. We don't know if he'll perform bad. We don't know any of that stuff. So just wait till the season. That gives us even more reasons to be excited for the upcoming season. So, bye.